If you either don't advertise on Facebook yet, or if you advertise on Facebook and you don't use a Facebook pixel, you're missing out on a very powerful tool that can amplify your business by 10 times. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what exactly a Facebook pixel is. I'm going to talk about how it can benefit your business and how it can help you grow. I'm also lastly going to talk about some different ways you can implement it to make sure that you're using it as effectively as possible. So a Facebook pixel is essentially a small piece of code that you can embed in your website in one or more locations. Now, when visitors go from an ad to your website, the Facebook pixel can fire depending on where they go on your website. So this is a very simple, small piece of code, but if you are somebody who doesn't write code, don't worry about it. Facebook makes it very easy just to copy and paste their code into your website. Now, if you're using a website like Wix or WordPress or even Shopify, they also make it very easy to implement these pixels. So a Facebook pixel can be extremely useful when you are not only trying to optimize your ads or track traffic on your website, but also when you're trying to create audiences and lookalike audiences that I'm going to talk about in just a second. So let's go through this one thing at a time. The first thing I want to talk about is tracking conversions. So if you have a Facebook pixel in 10 different ads, you can track the conversion rates of all of those 10 ads and see not only how many clicks you get to your website from those ads, but you can also then track and see how far they go within your website, or how many end up in sales, how many end up in leads, but maybe they don't buy at the end. So overall, you're going to be able to track a lot of conversions and optimize your ads based on that. So you can see, this ad worked well, and then you can go with that ad and make some variations of that ad and optimize continually by iterating your ads and changing little things and experimenting and tracking those conversions. So the second thing is remarketing. So by using a Facebook pixel, you're able to remarket to the same user. So now, while Facebook doesn't actually provide you an email or a phone number or any information about the actual user, they do have a user ID that is unique to that user. And because Facebook is one of the largest databases in the world and they know a lot about people, they will be able to remarket to that person, as well as something I'm going to mention in a second, and that is create an audience similar to that person. So remarketing essentially means if somebody's going through your website and you can say, I want to remarket to anybody that went to add to cart but did not see the thank you page. Now that would mean that they added the item to your cart but they didn't actually finish the purchase. Now that could be one of any reason out there. So maybe a fire alarm went off, maybe their laptop died, maybe their phone died, maybe they got a phone call. It doesn't matter what it is, or maybe they just wanted to think a little bit longer about it. There's so many situations out there where people are thinking about buying from you, and then for some reason they shy away from that. And all they need is one or two more ads showing up in their feed to remind them that they are interested in your product or your service, and they will come back and actually make that purchase. So remarketing is extremely powerful and is something that Facebook Pixel allows you to do. So as I alluded to before, another way you can use the Facebook Pixel is to make lookalike audiences. So essentially a lookalike audience in Facebook is an audience out there that Facebook is going to place your ad in front of that is similar to the people that already went to your website and already bought things. So this works based on Facebook's algorithm using their machine learning capabilities. So what they do is, if you have 100 people visiting your website and 100 people then go and make a purchase on your website, you can tell Facebook to find other people that are similar to those 100. And the more you have, the more accurate it will be. And it will look through all of those 100, it'll sift through all of their files on the Facebook database, and it will find people that match them in some way. So this could be the demographics, this could be what they like, it could be literally anything about them that matches according to the algorithm, and it can place ads in front of people that are more likely to be similar to that group and therefore are more likely to make purchases on your website. So two things I want to explain really quickly here. So first of all, I want to say that a Facebook pixel is different from a cookie. So essentially a cookie is going to be on your browser. So if you're using Google Chrome or Firefox or whatever, the cookie is going to be on there and the pixel is going to be on your website. Although they work very well together to track users throughout their experience on the internet. The second thing that I want to mention that's very powerful about Facebook advertising is the fact that it can track you across devices. So if you are on your phone and you go to my website and you go and click through everything and then you click, add to cart, but you don't purchase it, then I already told Facebook, let's just say, I told Facebook to remarket to anybody that put things in their cart but did not purchase them. So let's just say then you go to your laptop. So you're on your laptop and you're browsing through Facebook, you might see one of my ads on your laptop because you were remarketed from your visit on your phone to my website. So now let's talk a little bit more about the different types of events that can trigger a Facebook pixel. So essentially, what can a pixel detect? So first of all, the obvious one is anytime they're on any page of your website, Facebook pixels can trigger that and they can detect that. A Facebook pixel can also detect if you're searching on a website, they can detect if you're adding things to cart, adding things to a wish list, if you are initiating checkout, or if you add payment information. These are all things that a Facebook pixel can detect. They can also detect if you complete a registration or somehow sign up for your website, as well as if they actually make a final purchase. So of course there are other things that it can detect and more specific examples, but you can also do custom conversions. So custom events are something that I think I would rather talk about in another video in the future. If you want to see that video, please go down right now and click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you don't miss it when I release that video. If you enjoyed this video, please go down and click the like button so more people out there can see this video and gain the same value out of it that you did. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button right there. For another video just like this one, please click right there. And for the most recent upload, click right up there.